book is, well, it's very, one is hardbound, it's rich with color, each page is glossy. The presentation is not necessarily just straight letter reading material. You'll notice a very strong use of graphics. Now you'll notice at the first part, Jun is very careful not to make it look like a typical book wherein the wordings are pretty much tied together. It's like a forward, parang ganun. But when he goes in, I asked him, Jun, you use a lot of pictures, a lot of graphics, and then you're very careful and you're sparing with your literature. Why? Why was this the strategy?
Masakit sa mata ang mga historical, well, ang mga libro kasi puro print.
Correct.
Dito, I spent so much money getting somebody to draw these pictures 2 years.
I know, the graphics of this, original lahat eh.
2 years
Hindi mo
niya
kinuha
ginawa
eh.
Oo, 2 years niya ginawa yan, pinagtyagaan ko yan. And I spent so much money because ang mahal ng artist eh.
Why did you want to do this?
Because I want people to be interested in our past, in our history. If I tell a kid, read something like this, librong babasahin niya, puro print eh, puro letra.
When and where can our viewers get this?
Now, this is the start of the barangay, okay? That there are 42,000 barangays all over the country.
Yes.
And I would like to have one book for each barangay so that people who go to the barangay
Parang doon ang library na lang, wag nawawala.
can read. Kaya pag kami naupong barangay DILG, kakausapin ko, sir, kailangan punto.
That's going to be Mayor Binay, you realize?
I don't know.
DILG is going to be more or less Secretary Binay.
Meron ako narinig.
He's a good candidate.
Meron pa ako
for the position.
isang narinig na isang tao pa.
May isa pa. I'm surprised because I thought yun ang binigay sa kanya ni Noy Noy.
Hindi ko alam po.
Well, where do you think we should go now? Okay.
Now, ako marketing ang iniisip ko yan. Pag yan, thanks to you, plugging this in your show.
No, but how would the viewers, kung gusto nyo po makuha, I'm sure many of them would be interested, how can I get involved? How can I help market it? How can I buy one for myself?
Well, maybe...
How can they reach you?
Maybe in time, I'll put that in a bookstore, a national bookstore, Power Books, etc. But meantime, I'm trying to do a direct selling strategy. I will sell volume. DILG, kailangan po ng mga barangay natin ito. Catholic Education Association of the Philippines, may eskwelahan yan, dami yan.
Ba't di mo dali sa DepEd? Maganda ito.
Dadalhin ko rin po sa DepEd.
Okay. Maganda yan.
So yun po, para... Kasi sabi sa akin, pag asahan mo yung walk-in sa mga bookstore, baka hindi masyado.
No.
Kaya,
Tsaka gusto mo education, gusto mo must read eh.
Opo.
Hindi yung basta ownership, must read sana.
Must read.
Because it's part of the culture you're trying to promote.
Yes.
Let's go to the present situation. Let's go to our politics today. Ano base mo with the new president sitting in? This is a rerun. We've had, there's a joke that they were saying. We've had Ninoy, who has died for us. We have Cory, di ba? Who has come, lived, and gone. And now we've got Piping that will come again. Now, what do we do with the new government? Are you optimistic?
I will talk.
I
will talk as a Filipino citizen. Okay, and I hope the president-elect is there, and I hope you're watching TV because I'm going to talk to you. Kaya Noy, alam po ninyo, ako'y naniniwala sa genes at sa heritage. Ang tatay nyo namatay para sa Pilipino. Ang nanay nyo, hindi naman perfect na presidente, pero okay na presidente. Kayo po, out of some circumstances, biglang nalagay dyan. Alam ko, hindi naman nyo hinangad yan kagad. Pero nailagay kayo dyan. Tawag ng pagkakataon. Kami po, mga Pilipino, napaka-frustrated na po. Ang dami na po nagdaan. Nung si Marcos naging presidente, martial law, akala namin okay na. Pero wala pa rin po. Si Ramos, si Erap, ngayon kayo naririyan. Pagod na po kaming mga mamamayan. Ako'y naniniwala sa inyo at bibigyan ko po kayo bilang mamamayan ng chance to prove yourself. Pero ang takot ko lang po, dahil sa hindi naman po kayo pwedeng mahalal na mag-isa, kundi kailangan nyo ng tulong ng daan-daan at libu-libong tao na tutulong sa inyo. Ang hindi ko po malaman ay ang intensyon ng mga taong tumulong sa inyo. Meron siguro dyan talagang tumulong kasi naniniwala sa inyo bilang presidente at kayo magiging magaling na presidente. Pero alam ko po na marami rin dyan na tumutulong dahil sa gusto nilang pakabawi at kumita pa doon sa kanilang itinulong nila. Kayo naman po ay nag-iisa lang ang inyong katawan. Ang dami naman pong bureau, ang daming department sa gobyerno, ang daming probinsya. Hindi naman nyo po kayang tingnan lahat ng mga yan. Kundi mauubos ang panahon nyo. Mawawalan pa kayo ng panahon. Kaya ako po yung nakikiusap, pagbutihin lang po nyo, be a good example. Palagay ko, marami naman pong susunod. Kung hindi man matakot, susunod. At yung hindi po susunod, sabihin, yun pong example ko kanina, na gawin nating national hero yung matitigas ang ulo. Dalhin po natin sa luneta, tulad ni Rizat, at barilin nyo.
I like the way your message goes because I know you're meaning it from the bottom of your heart. Because you're not using strategy as far as comedy and anything else. Diretso ka magsalita to the new president. This new administration, this new era of reform, America went through this about 2 years ago. Obama. New Afro-American president coming in from nowhere, biglang campaigning for change, reform, hope. We have the same attitude here. We copycats of the Americans. Here we go again. And we brought in, this time we have Noynoy Aquino coming in there. Now he has a lot of personal issues. Everybody knows. Everybody knows the country. Is the problem from the leaders, those who are going to try and make money around Noynoy, or is the problem the citizenry? Alam mo dito, baliktad, ikaw mayor ka. Sabihin mo, bubutohin ka ngayon, may ano ka, mayor ako. Pero araw-araw, tuwing umaga, lahat kumakain sa bahay ko. Kumakatok, mayor, gutom kami. Tapos hingip, baka meron naman kayo dyan para pang-basketball. Ang anak ko, kailangan binyagan. Ang dami, hingi system. Now, kung si mayor ka, at gusto mo to stay in power, gusto mong hindi magalit sa mga constituents mo, bibigay-bigay ka. Walang tigil, bigay mo. Bigay. Hindi naman pera ng gobyerno binibigay mo dapat Pero saan kaya galing? Hindi ganun din.
Oo, pero ang problema, bakit nanghihingi yung mga tao? Kasi wala naman sila. Alam mo, Misha, kasalanan din naman ng mga leader. Yung leader, they maintain the status quo na maging mahirap yung mga tao.
Keep them stupid and make them require more money and food.
Para maging dependent sa'yo.
It's the Machiavellian theory in that direction. So you're saying, to be poor is not their fault.
Yes.
They are poor because it's our fault.
They are poor because we have never given them any opportunity to change their status in life. Education, ilang beses mo nang narinig na yung maraming estudyante nag-aaral sa ilalim ng puno. Nakulang ang ating mga classroom. Yung mga magagaling natin mga teacher, nawala. Nag-abroad. Nag-maid, etc., etc.
But you realize there are arguments there that the reason only 30, when I was a kid, when I was in my early 20s, we only had 55 million Filipinos. You know, at my age now, I'm 50, it's double the amount. There's 100 million. In what, 25 to 30 years? That's one generation cycle, or 25 years. That growth, no amount of growth percentage, affirmative growth, is going to keep up with that. Hindi kaya. If we build 1 million classrooms then, you're still going to require 20 million today. Parang ganun Walang tigil ang growth The growth of the population in the Philippines is phenomenal.
So, pag-uusapan natin ngayon yung trust condom.
No, pero how can an economy sustain? Ako, tinitignan ko lang. When I was in school, 55 million Filipinos. When you came out with your broadcast programs, 55 million Filipinos lang ngayon, 90 na I wouldn't be surprised because the statistics office is now going in their campaign finally. Nagbibilang na naman sila. I bet there'll be over 100, 110, 120. At this growth pattern, there is no way any economy will be able to keep up. Correct me if I'm wrong. as much as